I'm also racist. But not in a bad way. I'm not a bigot or anything like that. I just judge people because of the race. I'll give you an example. I don't fight Asians. Because every other group of people gives you an idea that they may be able to fight. You know, when you run into a black guy, he'll be like big, you know what I'm saying, but doesn't know how to lift weights. Because he got big in prison. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, if you see a white guy, he'll also be big, but he'll have a shirt 3 sizes too small with a dragon on it and cauliflower ear. That's because he can choke you out. And with Latinos, you know what I'm saying, they'll have a tattoo on their head and or neck area, you know what I'm saying, and khaki shorts. Depending on where you at, it could be a Chargers or Raiders jersey. And they stand in a ballet position, you know what I'm saying? Just what you wanna do, fool? I'm right here, fool. We could do this all day, fool. What you wanna do, fool? You might wanna get out of there. But an Asian will look like an accountant and be able to hurt you without you even seeing it coming. And they don't talk like anybody else before a fight. You can be real disrespectful to an Asian. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, no, we can do this, Jackie Chan. And he'll be like, I don't think you want this trouble. I will allow you the opportunity to move along, sir. Violence will inconvenience both of us. But you want to persist, you know what I'm saying? Man, I don't care about that. I'm from the streets. Let's do this. And all of a sudden you just hear, hep, hit, hep. Next thing you know, you on the ground, you can't see or hear, and you done peed on yourself. And he's helping you up. Now, what have we learned today? Now you in his dojo training. How I do that thing where I make people pee on themselves?
This is cool though, man. I like this crowd. It's beautiful, man. I like the diversity in here, man. When I say diversity, I mean the different kind of white people. It's cool, man. It's all types of different white people, man. I see short, tall. It's like cool, man. It's like cool. I feel like safe. Like I can ask to borrow some stuff and I get it. Because white people are just chipper, man. That's why I like white people, man. They're just a chipper bunch, man. Like, white people are so chipper, man. Sometimes they'll insult you, but they say the insult's so chipper, you don't even take it as an insult when you first hear it. I'm at the grocery store the other day. This white couple walked past me. As they walked past me, the husband looked at me, looked at his wife and said, "Babe, he just reminded me, don't we need charcoal?" I said, "What?" He said it's so chipper, I just felt like I need to help him find more stuff. I just followed him around the store. "Hey, my man, you need coffee beans? What about a Sharpie?" "Well, if you need me, I'll be over here. About a watermelon." It's crazy. I talk about race, right? But I think we got to, right? I think racism is the most ignorant thing in the world. I think to hate somebody for the color of their skin is pure ignorance, right? Especially when there's so many valid reasons to hate somebody. Have you ever talked to somebody who does Herbalife? Oh my goodness. "No, I don't want your shakes. I want nachos and pizza. Get off my face." I'm fascinated with how we treat each other racially. It's a fascination of mine because I think it's ignorance. I think we gotta laugh at it, man. I'm so fascinated by it. I took a class on it. I took a ethnic studies class just to study different ethnicities. And I'll tell y'all what happened in my ethnic studies class. It's a debate class. So it was a lot of strong opinions, arguments. My teacher, she got sick of it. So I'm tired of all this arguing. This is what we're gonna do. Divide the class up racially. Put the Asians over here, I'll put the Mexicans over here, I'll put the whites over here, I'll put the blacks over here. Now when I point to a race, I want you guys to all scream out a slur that you heard about that race. The point of this exercise is to show us all how we all feel when we hear these names said about us. I said, this is about to be fun as hell. She said, you guys ready? Let's go. Pointed to the Asians, they start screaming out stuff. Chinks, zipperhead, bad driver. She said, okay, that's enough. Mexican, same thing. Wetback, beaner, Raider fan. Same thing, man. That's right? All day. Got to the white people, and I ain't gonna lie, the rest of the class seemed a little more into this one. Like all the class put all they hate aside for each other to come against this one group. Like they all started sitting together. It's like Peckerwood, like it was a lot more emphasis in this one, man. It was like white trash. It was a lot of just unfitted, man. It turned into like the Family Feud of racism, man. It was like cracker. Good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer. They start yelling out stuff that ain't even racist, man. It was like Republican. Good answer, good answer. Got to black people, and no lie, y'all, nobody said nothing. Not a word. Dead silence for 3 minutes. All the white people put their head down, start looking at each other. You say it.
Oh man, dude, like I've been trying to get back into the dating game. Dating is a very difficult thing. The only thing I found out from dating is that different races will reject you differently, you know what I mean? Like, white girls, like you guys will like reject us like we're the ugliest thing that you've ever seen. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, right? Asian girls, you will like always lie about your situation. Oh, I'm with somebody right now. Yeah, not you. Okay, give me like a fake number. 1-800 go to hell? She gave me the same number. You guys roommates or something? What's up? Yeah. I will never, ever hit on a sister ever again. Because let me tell you something. You guys are the meanest creatures alive. Like, you will reject us before we even get to say anything. You know what I mean? Hey, baby, what's up? Wow! Then you'll walk over to your friends and talk hella mess about me. Like, look at this fat boy right here. Oh God.
Yeah, man, good to be here. It's a nice area. Clap it up for your area, man. It's very nice. I come from a ghetto, man. I live in San Bernardino. Yeah. So it's nice to be here. You guys have some cool stuff we don't have, man. Stuff like safety. But you know what, man? I like where I live better. We got a lot of free entertainment. Go out at night, go crackhead gazing. Guess what crime is happening in what van? My favorite thing to do though in San Bernardino, this is my favorite thing. Like go to just hang out at the liquor store and watch ghetto couples break up. That's fun. That's awesome. Most entertaining, Mexican dudes, man. Mexican ghetto couple. Yeah, dude, they're fun to watch, man. Fun to watch. They're great, man. I saw this white chick breaking up with this Mexican dude. She was like, I don't know, Juan. It's just like, I can't do this anymore. You just don't listen. And he acted everything out. He's like, It's not because I know listening. It's because you want to go and have fun with everybody. It's okay. Because tonight I go to Sonia. And tonight, that's entertainment. That's free. That's fun. Most informative, black chicks. Black chicks will give you information in the fight. And you're gonna remember, because it's not only repeated, but it's highlighted with hand gestures. I saw this black chick tell this guy off a long time ago, and she was just like, I ain't taking your ass back. You've been cheating on me for 7 weeks. With a girl from Stater Brothers. Yes, you did. Stater Brothers. Don't lie. Stater Brothers. I saw that when I was 5. To this day, I'm never gonna forget that that dude cheated on that girl for 7 weeks with a girl from Stater Brothers.
Oh, this is a good group. I like, you guys are smart. I like smart groups. Today I bought some smart water. That was pretty dumb. I like telling jokes. I remember I told my mom, I'm gonna be a stand-up comic. My mom's from Thailand. She didn't understand. She was like, you're gonna go up there and people are just gonna laugh at you. Yeah, that's the point, Mom. I'm actually from Hawaii. Hawaii is a melting pot of different ethnicities, man. Mixed up. You guys are mixed up. I mixed up myself. I'm French, Thai, Filipino, and Spanish. Yeah. So if I was a girl, I'd be very pretty. No, really, I looked it on Match.com. I could be a model. Great group here. Oh man, I believe comedy comes from pain, you know? Laughter is the best medicine, especially when you don't have medical. Oh man. My mom tried to set me up with a Thai girl because I was single at the time. She was worried about me, man. She's like, you want to marry Thai girl? She's very pretty. She looked like a princess. I said, no, Mom, I don't want to marry Thai girl because after 3 years, she can divorce me and take half of what I got. What the hell you learned there? Well, that's what you did to Dad. Oh, yeah. I forget. I have so much money for that. Glad you guys like that joke. Because my dad hates that joke.
It is great to be here in Pasadena. It's my first time in Pasadena, California. And I did not know what a melting pot it was. I saw lots of mixed diversities. I saw a Mexican man with a white woman. I was like, yes, the American dream is possible. But little known fact, I didn't know that white people believe when two white people get married, an angel gets its wings. But when a Mexican man marries a white woman, a Mexican named angel gets his citizenship. And whenever I see an Indian guy with a white woman, I'm like, oh my God, they're outsourcing love now. They're outsourcing love. The holidays just ended. I love the holidays because I get to spend time with my family. But my personal favorite holiday is Halloween, because Halloween's the one time a year Jehovah's Witnesses get to see what it's like for people to knock on their doors. Keep telling you we're not home. Once again, my name is Diego Curiel. I know some of you guys were confused when he said that. You guys were like, Diego is a weird name for a lesbian Samoan girl to have. It's the hair. I know it's true because I walked into the wrong bathroom at Walmart, and instead of saying, get out, a lady was like, bitch, there is a line. Get to the back. But I'm not Samoan, I'm Latino. And in case you can't notice, I know I'm very Latino because of my family's actions. My dad barely got a Facebook, and the first thing he did was play Farmville. He mastered that in a day. He even unionized the workers. What? He's the Cesar Chavez of interweb landscaping. They're gonna build them a cyber park. There's gonna be kids or chata. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. My favorite part of my culture is the women. Any Latino women in the audience? Finally got the day off. Congratulations, ladies. That's awesome. My favorite women to make love to are Latino women, because as you make love to a Latino woman, you can find out her life story through her tattoos. Oh my God, you love carnitas? I love carnitas! It's amazing. And there's lots of fun games you can play with Latina girlfriends. Whenever my ex-Latina girlfriend would get mad at me, I would always change the Sharpie cap colors on her Sharpies, because nothing's more hilarious than a woman with red eyebrows lecturing me.
Weird stereotypes about Asians. And I'm not trying to stereotype Southerners, but every time I go to the South, I have a weird racial incident. Weird. I was in a pet store down south, killing time at a shopping mall, and there are all these little cute puppies behind glass in those cages, right? And a little lady comes in, little white lady and her little 6-year-old granddaughter, and they're looking at the puppies. Look at those puppies, honey, ain't they cute? They're cute, Grandma, I like the puppies. That's a brown puppy. That is a brown puppy. I like it. And then we get to the next puppy. Look at that puppy, honey, he's cute. Yeah, that's a furry puppy, Grandma, I like that puppy. Then we get down to the third puppy. She goes, look at that puppy. It's a wiener dog, dachshund. That's a funny looking puppy, isn't it, honey? And she happened to look up at me and she went, that looks like a Chinese puppy. So I punched the little girl in the face. I just punched her in the face. Blam, blam, bammo. Kids gotta learn somehow, you know? If I gotta be the one, I'll do it. A lot of negative stereotypes about Asians, you guys. Don't believe them. It's tired, it's old, you know? Guys, I've never eaten a dog. I don't own a liquor store. I've never given a manicure. I'm an excellent driver. I don't have the bird flu. You know? You guys, I failed math in high school, okay? So just don't believe the stereotypes. They are not true. Although I will admit, I do have a tiny penis. That one is true. That one is true. Okay, for those of you with a really confused look on your face right now, I don't really have a penis. That was a joke. You can relax. It's all vag. It is sideways, but it's all vag, people, all right? So.
This country's so tense when it comes to race anyway. How do y'all feel about the N-word? Y'all think the N-word should be banned? Clap it up. Should they ban the N-word? Should they get rid of it? Some of you? Whatever. I mean, however you feel about the N-word is your opinion, but quit thinking that banning a word is going to eliminate a feeling. You will get rid of racism when you get rid of hatred. Try banning that. That's what you need to work on eliminating. God. We can sit here tonight and make a list of all the words that make black people angry. That ain't gonna make the Klan cancel their next rally. I mean, if you ban the N-word, you think the Klan gonna call each other up? Hey, buddy, it's Jesse. The rally's off. Now, I know it's bull. I spent $90 at the Kinko's making the flyers. All right, that's all I wanted. See you at church. Hallelujah. It's not gonna happen, man. What does piss me off, though, is that every time the country gets really racially tense, I don't like how black people hate on all white people. All white folks ain't Don Imus. All white folks didn't call black women nappy-headed hoes. And that sucks for some white people. I think white people that like black people, y'all should get some sort of wristband, a hand stamp, or something. I'm dead serious. Something you can show in a dark alley to keep you from getting robbed. You know, you might not think that's a good idea, but you wish you had that wristband. You leave tonight and you in that dark alley. Give me your money, white boy. Go ahead. Let her through. She got the wristband. Let her through, Chucky.
New Jersey, we have this cute little game we like to play with the cops in New Jersey. It's called racial profiling. Now, unfortunately, white people, you cannot join this club. No matter how much you tan, you're not included in this club. See, what the cops like to do, they like to pull us over and they like to ask us trick questions so they can hit us in the head with that stick. But I'm too smart for that because I went to high school 7.5 years. So anytime I'm in New Jersey, I fight fire with fire. I drive up the New Jersey Turnpike on the wrong side of the road. 95 miles an hour. Cell phone in one hand. Rolling weed, no, just cell phone in one hand. Wait for the cops to pull me over. And they, woo, woo, woo. They come knocking on the door. And then they roll the window down. Excuse me, sir, do you know how fast you're driving? Like if I say 50, you go, yeah, 50, go ahead. I was just checking. Go ahead, keep going. I'm like, how fast were you driving? You were behind me. How fast are you driving? I was driving fast. That's why we're having this conversation, officer. Then they always like to ask the black man the most demeaning question. Especially got a really nice car. He goes, whose car is it? Right? And that's the last thing you expect to be asked when it's yours. So when he goes, whose car is it? You go, yeah, whose car is it? And then you see the registration. Wait a minute, this is my car. See, they never get me, folks, as that GED starts kicking in. So I know he's joking. He goes, whose car is it? And I'm like, I'm sorry, officer. I didn't get the name of that white lady that I took it from. Because it was a carjacking and she was upset and I didn't think it was the appropriate name to ask. But I think of her name. I think her first name is Help, Help! Because that's all she kept saying. But she's in the trunk if we really need her name. I got her in the trunk. See, most of y'all get it. Some of y'all like the cops. You don't see how funny that is. And then it gets personal. You mind stepping outside your car? I'm like, yeah, man, it's raining. Can't you kick my butt inside my car? I just did my hair. And I'm not trying to act tough, folks. I'm just trying to say I'm not afraid of the police because I'm from New Jersey. I've been on a first-name basis with the police ever since I can remember. I'm serious. Until I was 14, I thought my nickname was Freeze. Yeah. You know how mad I was when I saw him call someone else Freeze? I'm like, hey, that's my nickname. He's get up against the wall. I'm Freeze. But I do have nightmares about prison because I read many years ago they pass out condoms in jail. Yeah, and the jails aren't co-ed. And I don't have that many jokes, okay? So let me ask you a question since we're all kind of cool here. If I'm in prison and some big dude decides he wants to have sex with me without texting me or Facebooking me. So we'll call this rape for this episode. Am I supposed to feel better because my rapist decided to use a condom? No! I'm not worrying about an unwanted pregnancy. I'm worried about an unwanted penis in my butt. That's what I'm worried about.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? There's more y'all in here than that. Are y'all good? This isn't a black thing, is it? Because I see two black women right there. Y'all should be clapping the loudest. What's wrong? And that was a white lady. I got a question. Is racism still relevant in America? Look, nobody. Am I speaking German in here? Is racism still relevant in America? Yes. See some of the white people like, whatever do you mean? Let me tell you something, man. Racism will always be relevant in America for two reasons. One, it's just too much bad history in this country. And two, I just think it's natural for everybody to be a little bit racist. And white people, y'all are the first ones to denounce that. I'm not racist. I'm incapable of being racist. My best friend is black. He's also my chauffeur, but he's my best friend. Let me tell you something, everybody in this room, everybody in this country is a little racist. You might not be smack a taco out of Mexican hand racist, but everybody is a little, forget y'all, man, that's funnier than that. I don't know why y'all scared to laugh. Y'all act like 300 Mexicans gonna pop out the kitchen. What the It's hilarious. You don't know how racist America is until after you leave. Like I did a show not too long ago in Edmonton, Canada. There is no racist vibe in Edmonton. Well, first of all, ain't no brothers out there, so ain't nobody be mad at me. But the comedy club was inside this mall. It was like the world's biggest mall. I must have walked around that mall for 4 days looking for a black person. Finally, I saw one. I ain't even know him. I just ran up to him and hugged him like, dog, where you been? We need to stick together. He was offended. He was like, dude, get your hands off me, bro. That's totally uncool. I was like, they got him. They got him. It's too late.
crazy questions though, especially in Holland. People are like, "Oh my God, Michelle, like what's happening? What's your nationality?" And I'm Jamaican and Haitian, and people are like, "Oh my God, Jamaican and Haitian. What part of Puerto Rico is that?" I'm like, what? And it's so crazy. I don't think I look Puerto Rican because I ain't got no kids. But whoa, who said it? I said it. Shut up. Condoms are free. Anyways. People are like, "You're not Spanish, you're black." I'm like, "Hey," they're like, "You're black, but how'd you get so light? Like it's a recipe or something." Like, "Ooh, girl, what did you put in it? Because it is delicious." I know, I'm like, start that rumor. So let me break it down, y'all. I'm black, you know how I got so light? It's very easy, it's called colonialism. Okay, I'll wait till next February. And it's so crazy. I've been to parts of the United States, like in the Midwest, where I've met white people who are like, "I don't know, Michelle, all black people kind of look alike to me." I'm like, "Oh my God, you said that out loud." And I've met black people who are like, "You know, Michelle, all white folks look alike to me." I'm like, "Read a book." And you know what, guys? It's not what you say, it's how you say it sometimes. Like one night I was doing karaoke, a little tipsy, because that's how I do. What? Shut up. Judge me. And this really drunk Asian guy came up to me and he was like, "Oh girl, you know who you look like? You know who you look like?" I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "Lenny Kravitz." Thank you guys. You guys have been delicious and nutritious. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hello, how are you? I'm Asian, if you can't tell. And I was at a Mexican restaurant. And it was like a local mom and pop restaurant. And they gave me the ticket, and I guess to describe the patrons there, they wrote Chino on the ticket. I have never felt more Asian/Latino at the same time, everybody. It was very bizarre. I find that people are very racist against Asians, very casually, because it's easy. It's easy to be racist against Asians. People have come up to me and they don't use any words to be racist. They've come up to me and they just go, "Oh," that's it. No words, they don't throw anything, they don't say anything. They just go, "Oh." And I'm thinking to myself, this is the 21st century. And I can't believe this is still going on for my father-in-law. This is unbelievable, you know what I mean? You've been married to your daughter for 5 years, you can just say, "Merry Christmas, Dad," it's cool. And I was at Christmas with my in-laws, and we're decorating the tree, and my mother-in-law, kind of out of nowhere, just says, "Hey, John, would you mind setting up the train tracks underneath the tree?" I don't care what century it is. This Asian guy is not building your railroad tracks, okay? Should I put a little opium den next to it too, maybe? A little laundromat, something weird like that. All right. Sometimes I wish I was like a different race, maybe like Latino. Latino people have a lot of passion. I like that a lot. Yeah, I just don't get the kissing every time you say hello and goodbye. I'm just buying a bag of oranges on the side of the road, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not gonna make this light. Stop kissing me, Guillermo. I will be... Is that your tongue in my ear? Take it easy, man. I will be back next week for Camarones. Relax, I'll be back.